So apparently, Jess is ready for sabot or tutage. I thought that said sabotage. I don't know. This is gonna be a fun commentary session. Adirondack Rick, Tracy M. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah, I didn't get to call the race on Friday because they moved it back a little bit. So real excited to get to call this race for game 2.
Yep. So in game number 1, Jess Andy ended up winning over Bakuda, and now here we are in race number 2. Bakuda has decided that I do not want enemies to have HP, so I'm going to make all the non-boss enemies 0 HP. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, if they know what that means. It means we're going to get extra bosses and they'll all be beefy.
Yes, because you can't always get nice things,
That's
as
right.
we have
Especially
seen
in
in past
randomizers.
races. But we're going to do our best to have some fun over here as these two runners get ready. Where do you think we're going to start?
Oh, I don't know. Let's start some. I like the Death Mountain start, so I don't know if we're able to start up there. So maybe close to Death Mountain or as close as we can get.
Yeah, I think with the easier starts, full start shuffle. Yeah, full start shuffle would be what we would need if you were going to wind up getting ourselves a startup on Death Mountain. Anyways, we are underway as Jess Andy and Bakuda both starting with the bait.
Yeah, I mean, I like starting with a candle, honestly. A boomerang, if we have 0 HP enemies, a boomerang would have been really nice as well. The bait doesn't actually bait that many enemies. I remember trying it as a kid, and it just didn't do anything, seemingly. But we do get the vanilla sword, so head right there.
And also we find out that the candles are turned on, so there's that as well. These two runners, have we even gotten a menu check yet?
I have not seen a menu.
So I have no idea what Triforce to give them. How am I supposed to operate like this?
I don't know. I mean, there's a reason why I call the trackers the MVPs. We don't have trackers today, so it'll be up to Rick and I to track things. So feel free to yell at us in chat.
Level 7! And yes, that looks like a 1Q7. We have Triforces in what would appear to be 4 and 6. 6 is a guarantee.
That is definitely not a 2Q7. It could be shapes, but it's definitely not 2Q for sure.
Bakuda taking a lot of time looking at that, but that is level 4 and level 6, unless it's 5 and 6. Well, we'll find out when we find level 6. Or 1, or whatever those levels are. But yeah, this does look like a start that is 1Q7-esque. With a staircase in the second room.
That's interesting.
That is just a transport staircase, which is going to be the norm. And hey, we got ourselves 100 rupees over here along the lake.
So looking like vanilla prices and vanilla secrets. Can't quite confirm that yet, but until I see otherwise. Also, Jess still beeping.
She's going to continue to beep until she gets a hard drop or Gliok returns along the coast.
We have hints.
If that's helpful or deceitful, we don't know.
No idea.
Jess is going to find out that we've got a second quest overworld. That 100 is the only one she's going to find.
Spend your money wisely.
Well, it's a mixed second quest overworld, I should say.
Yeah, but the important part is our money is second quest money.
Yes.
That hint said something about a merchant and a heart container, or maybe it wasn't a hint. I don't know. That was very odd. Maybe that's a white sword heart. I don't know.
Okay. I didn't even keep track of that.
I didn't quite read the whole hint, so. Oh, level 9. Well, we can't do anything here, so let's just leave. That's kind of an icky spot for that, too.
Yeah, bottom left corner, which can get always interesting. As Bakuda continues...
Yeah, with that location for level 9, I wouldn't mind a recorder to vanilla dungeons. Vanilla beaten dungeons, because you just recorded a 3.
Either 3 or 7, yeah.
Okay, yeah, if you're not gonna dig this dungeon, just grab the Triforce. Get out of Dodge. Triforce in a Triforce room, which, we've been fooled by before, so...
Yeah, I think the last time we did commentary together, we were fooled by 2 Triforces in Triforce room, then level 4 showed up, 2 Q4, and hey, here's like 3 Triforces rooms that don't have it.
Yep. Okay, I'm saying vanilla prices. I don't think we've seen a shop. Have we seen a shop yet?
I have not, but I've been trying to focus on a couple of other things like movement of windows and things like that.
There's that 100 for Bakuda.
Yep, Bakuda doesn't know this, but that's going to be the only 100 he gets. And more importantly, that Armos appearing on the right of that screen that Bakuda's on right now means that the Armos may have been shuffled. So there's no guarantee that Jess is about to get the item here. And that is vanilla shop prices.
It absolutely is. Well, we don't need to buy bait, so that's good.
So no guarantee she's going to be getting the Armos item on the screen. It turns out to be the heart. We have a shuffle.
Yep, it is on the screen, but not on the normal Armos.
And also, if that hint is true about a heart being on Death Mountain,
that could be.
That means we've got Dungeon Heart Shuffle too.
I like Heart Shuffle. Alright, Bakuda about to find 9. About to leave 9. Just gonna take her 4 bombs and see what's up here.
Wise decision. Maybe we find a dungeon. Maybe we get confirmation if that heart shuffle is indeed on. Because she did see that hit as well. And there it is.
Yep, there it is. And unfortunately, not enough hearts to pick the heart up. That is definitely heart shuffle, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I don't imagine either runner is going to be picking up that heart. Well, I mean, maybe by the time Bakuda gets there, maybe he's got a 5th heart. But he doesn't even have a 4th heart yet, so... No, he'll get the Armos heart in just a second. So he'll probably be at 4 if he goes there, unless he goes and checks the far northwest corner.
Yeah, he's going to get this number 4 from that spot right there at the Armos. So yeah, we do have a heart shuffle on, which is going to make things interesting, and that's probably where you're going to see the 0 HP come into play. We find level 8, which of course does not answer any questions we have regarding
that could still be quest 1, but it could still be shapes.
Yeah, based on the way that level 7 was looking, I'm almost inclined to say that it is going to be your 1Q double, or 1Q, double. 1Q levels.
The problem is, until we see a map, or there's other hints we can look at, like dark rooms, missing rooms on the map, things like that.
Yeah.
But it's easier to confirm shapes because you end up in places. Yay, boomstick. But Jess gonna buy a candle.
She is gonna buy a candle.
I might never get to the point of being able to buy that boomstick. And of course, bracelet on the coast. Oh boy. Money not great in this seed, of course, because we have 2Q money. Yeah, Bakuda is going to find that container and is also not going to be able to pick it up.
We have a hint shop, and are these going to be good hints? Well, Gliok lurks with a red candle. We'll have to see if that does become true.
Yeah, remind me. I know that because Gliok can refer to 8 or 4.
Well,
I know there's a specific word that means is it lurks it called?
Yeah. So Gliok lurks is referring to the first Gliok that you would see in level 4. Right. Gliok returns refers to level 8. Because in first quest, you get the second showcase of Gliok there.
You and there's no 2 heads and 4 heads. 2 head and 4 head.
I mean, you probably could. I mean, the what it is level 7 has also got Naquamentus, just like level 1 does.
Yes,
but how you can differentiate different. I can't talk today. The way you can tell levels 1 and 7 apart is the fact that level 7 does have, of course, the bait block.
Right, so we call it the Guria, because in vanilla, that's what you get. You get a Guria.
Mm-hmm.
So far,
by the way,
7 and 9. That's it. Yeah, not a lot of levels so far.
Yep. By the way, sword beams are on.
I like sword beams on. Hey, there's a take any. You can go back and get that heart at the white sword item. Maybe. Oh, we talked.
Level 3. Uh-oh.
This does not look like quest 1.
This is screaming 2Q3.
It is screaming 2Q3.
And into Bakuda goes another room up to the north. Maybe we can get some more information about this 3.
Something about a lake and a merchant in that. I can't read those hints fast enough. Yeah, he is just
there we go.
See the timer going.
And yep, we do have a room over here to the right. We do have a dark room.
This still looks like, yeah, I mean, if it's a dark room, then I think that confirms it. We get a key, though. Yay.
And then we can go up. This has got wall masters in it.
I say, pretty certain this room does not show up in 3 normally in Quest 2, so our rooms are somewhat shuffling.
That room right there normally appears in 1Q7.
Yes.
You don't ever see it because it's off in the distance and speedrunners don't need to ever go through that room. Oh, hi, Patra.
Well, this won't be so bad, because with 0 HP, the Patrites, the little ones, are still going to go down to 1, and then the boss at the end, I mean, he's looking pretty beefy, but, like, this is pretty easy.
Ladder!
Oh, hi, ladder. That's a really nice find. And a compass. Also, good chance we're going to use our bait here, because level 3 is very notorious for wasting your bait.
Dodongo awaits with the raft.
Well, there's another item in here.
Bakuda
no, wait, that's level 2. Never mind. Okay, we're going to see the transport. This will transport you to the part of the dungeon.
Staircase, yep.
Yeah, so interesting Bakuda diving this dungeon, Jess, seemingly prioritizing overworld exploration.
It's catchy. Oh, bait block that is not useless or that's not useful.
Yeah, we don't care about that bait block, so no reason to spend it now. Save it for a potential one in level 7.
None shall pass. As little as you do know there.
I do think you keep looking for this other item.
Yep. I mean, you've got, I believe, okay, you have to make a decision now. Do you check the 2 rooms to the right, or do you continue north?
Oh, that's a good point. Which one do you do?
And we choose this one here, which unfortunately you do not get your key back.
Nope.
Now you've got to get this Triforce and get out. Your second item at this level is going to be to the right.
Okay, Jess has also found level 3. Good for her, so she'll get her ladder as well.
And by the way, that now means we can mark off level 5 for the other Triforce that these runners have started with. Now Jess has the same decision to make, and Bakuda's going to find out, yes, you do not have any bomb walls in level 3. But this also does mean that Jessandy's going to be picking up that ladder real soon, and she knows about the power bracelet there on the coast. Bakuda does not.
see if Jess makes a different decision in terms of that key door. The one reason you might... So the reason to go up is that you're right there already. The reason to go back to the beginning is because there's 2 rooms instead of 1.
Yeah, that's the biggest part of the decision making. I mean, you're there, but you're also going 2 versus 1. And that's a tough move to make. And jessandy seeing the Triforce there, wanting to get confirmation that was going to be the Triforce and Triforce room. She did not dig 7, so she does not know about that being in the Triforce room either. So, one thing, and chat's noting this, and this is something that Bakuda did not do. We've got ourselves a second quest mixed overworld. Bakuda did not check the river spots right next door.
No. And those are potentially... could be locations that we need to go to.
Bakuda finding this level 8. And has decided not to dig it, just like jessandy did not. Now, jessandy now facing the same decision. Are we grabbing the Triforce? We're going to grab the Triforce, which tells me either she's saving that key or she's going to go back in to check those 2 rooms to the right.
Not going to go. Definitely not going to go north. Not going to go to the. Yeah,
she's going to the right. And Bakuda's about to get the power bracelet over here. And that is going to be an out here for Bakuda in regards to those river spots. He's going to have to return back to 2Q4.
I think this is the drop room.
It is. There's the heart container. So she is done.
Yeah, she's done with 3. And yeah, it's such a small dungeon that when Bakuda is faced with what bad spot do I go to next, this is not going to feel like a really bad decision to go here. So probably going to eventually come back here with a key, with an any key. With some number of keys.
And there's jessandy getting ready. There's a spot here, and it's not a level.
It's nothing interesting.
Just a reference to a Christmas movie. And that one there is not going to be a level either. So no harm, no foul to Bakuda, but he will probably have to return to check that at some point.
Yeah, and really, Jess doesn't really have to rush to get the bracelet. Can get it anytime she wants. It's really very close to start.
And here's a level at the what we call the forgotten spot. It's the one we already have the Triforce for. It's level 5. Can we get ourselves a
second quest is not horrible. I'm much rather do level 5 than level 4 in second quest.
I think what makes level 5 horrible is more the fact that you have multiple staircases here.
2 transports instead of just 1. It's the first dungeon in the second quest where you get the extra staircase. But 4 is just terrible.
4 is just 30 rooms of mind-numbing fun. You have your turn for it, and I have mine. And she now gets the compass, which will, again, give her confirmation, hey, you've already got the Triforce for here, so just get the 2 items and get on out of here. Maybe this is it right here. No.
Transport number 2. And yeah, we have two cute enemies, because we got the red bubbles.
Why is it just to clear that room? That is a drop in 2Q2 normally. Alright, we have ourselves a good old blue lagoon over here.
Not quite the same when you can kill the darkness with 1 shot, though.
Yeah, I know. It's not quite like the challenging have to hit 5 of them 8 times and get it killed. There's our red candle, which we knew about. So that confirms that hint.
Well, the red candle, not the greatest item ever, but with red bubbles around, very useful for deep damage boosting through the red bubbles. And I absolutely agree with picking that up here.
Yeah, very good point right there, Tracy. Bakuda purchasing the wood arrows.
Yeah, I think Jess picked those up earlier. I'll have to check on her. Usually I look at the tracker, but we're tracking, so... Not gonna push. Yeah, she's got wood arrows.
So guess what, Tracy?
Chat pointing out that there was a hint about a red candle in 4. And we're
right,
at 5.
Gleeok. That's right, it was Gleeok.
Unless... Can that happen?
Unless things get twisted around because we've got second quest mechanics here, but...
my God.
We'll find out as we find out more information. Looks like our
I
warps are vanilla.
Deceptive. I mean, even I call it deceptive, even though if it's not intentionally deceptive, if that makes sense.
That's why they call it deceptive commentary. Which was coined by our friend here on the left, jessandy8.
Nice. Oh, those red bubbles behaving really nicely for her getting out of that spiral staircase room. Yeah, grab that key.
Nice key up there. Get yourself up to 2. Still looking for the floor item to this level 5. Level 6 found for Bakuda. And I believe the Forced. Oh, this is fun. Walk through walls. You have to deal with the traps, and here would be the room that the item's going to drop. Silvers at 5!
Oh, that's big for Jess.
In a pendant dungeon.
Again. I'm so glad that's caught on.
Bakuda looking at the level 6 here. As Jess has popped her way into level 2, the letter A.
And immediately a walk-through wall.
Immediately a second door with a key needed. But she's got 2 of them. She digged level 5 to pull both of those out. So it's looking like our drops are pretty much vanilla.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything to indicate otherwise.
So in that case, what we would be looking for in level 2 would be a Gleeok room for the floor drop.
Nice key.
Another nice key right there, and a blue bubble on the wrong side of that.
Yeah, I mean that's what it looks like in Quest 2 level 2 is you have that shoot room with the key on the side.
Yep, which is supposed to, I guess, really hint to you about the walk-through walls. Although
that didn't. I mean, for me, it was literally. I'm so frustrated. I'm just gonna, in frustration.
Face plant your face against the wall, and then all of a sudden,
you go through, and it's like, oh, okay.
We have a push block here.
Transport or item?
It is the transport of level 2. So now she can go pick up this key. Unfortunately, the blue bubble still appears on the wrong side. Oh, don't get popped by that.
Well, that's another good reason to have that red candle.
Yeah.
Hopefully she can go back in and get blue bubbles. Or actually, I mean, she's got the red candle for repeatable offense. There's still 0 HP enemies. We haven't seen anything too hard in this dungeon. And she can get the curse lifted when she picks up the Triforce.
Can't go up north. This would be the room that she... Okay, our shield here in 2.
And grab that key.
So now we're just looking for a staircase. Oh.
There's magic sword over.
Oh, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah. Need a sword back or the.
There's your blues.
Here we go. That'll help.
Oh no, those aren't.
Oh.
Those are regular bubbles. They're on our restream here. They look like they're the blue bubbles, but they're not.
It did look blue for a second. Yeah, I don't think there are any horizontal walkthrough walls there. So Jess needs bombs or needs to use a key or just needs to grab the Triforce and not worry about the second item in 2.
Bakuda picking up a potion.
Could follow the transport. I don't think she did yet.
Yeah, you're right. She did not take the transport over here. As Bakuda finds level.
Oh.
Okay, that answers that.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about that anymore.
No longer are we worried about that manhandler having the second item.
Yeah, really just needs some bombs or to use a key.
Yeah, she's got 4 of them, so she should feel kind of free towards using maybe a couple of them. There's one of the master rooms. And Bakuda going into level 5. This is where the silvers and the red candle was. Bakuda decides to dig this one. And as we know, Bakuda does need to dig this. And Jess now going through this room with the Grias. And this enemy set was really, really beneficial. Nice bombs right there. The fact that you got the Grias, you got the robes, and you've got the gels inside of this dungeon, that is very beneficial for being cursed because you can kill the Grias with the red candle.
Yep.
If this turned out to be a Dark Nut set, then good luck.
Yeah, that would have been awful.
There we go.
Hey, we'll get our sword back.
Maybe.
I think
might be deceptive bubbles. Nope, those are blues. There we go. And there's the item. It's a heart container.
Heart container. Now just up A, go grab that Triforce and get out of here. Now Bakuda has to full clear this 5. He's using up a potion, which means he is committed to clearing this. That's good, because he needs to.
And if he goes to the room to the left, he'll get those silvers.
If he leaves with the silvers, he'll gain some time, because Jess, I think, full cleared this. But he might come back for the second item.
That's a possibility. So, we have not seen levels 1 or 4.
Correct.
Those are the only 2 levels that we are missing. But it looks like Bakuda is going to be full clearing this 5, which is good, at least in the sense that Bakuda is going to at least maybe get the silvers on out of here.
And of course, classic case of buy arrows, don't ever use them, get silvers.
If buying wood arrows allowed me to pick up silver arrows, I'll do it every single time. Same thing with the blue ring. If that unlocks my red ring, then go right ahead. I'll spend the 250 rupees. It's the reason why Lost Cards fan says the game knows.
He's not wrong. Okay, there's that red candle for Bakuda.
Yep, and looks like he will go ahead and pick that up, which is a good decision here. 10 hearts for jessandy8.
Could try for magic sword, but probably not going to pick it up there.
Not for what would be less than a 20% chance.
Right. I mean, if you're there already, then I think you check it, but...
She actually might be checking it. Yep, she is actually going to go check this at 10 hearts.
Is it? Far out of the way. No,
nope.
Of course not.
And she gives the merchant the how do you do. Also, look at this.
Zelda's room.
Zelda's not going to be in her room this time around. That's going to be important.
And 6 for Jess. The other Triforce we already have. We were, you know, with as successful as she was getting a Triforce out of, or getting items out of 5. Makes sense to check this out. Nice 4-headed Gliok.
Yeah, I would realize that room's not going to have anything remotely of what you need. The items have been vanilla so far on where they're dropping, like, for instance, that compass.
That compass is in a shoot room in Quest 2, so yeah.
So you are looking for the room, I believe it's going to be a 4 Beamos statue room.
Right, because, you know, Gomos like to have those Beamos.
Especially the second quest variety.
There's our unneeded map. I kind of like seeing the map, even if I know the dungeon layout, though.
Yeah, it makes sense. So I think she'll make her way over here to the tip and then start to go northward. This will not be as she loses her sword, I think. Yep, she lost her sword. Shield protecting her, very limited. And I guess we don't need to know where that Triforce is.
Yeah, you know what? Grab this, because you get your sword back.
Yep.
Get your health back, get your sword back, go back to start, and you probably would have up 8 anyway. So I like this pickup.
Yeah, this is an absolutely acceptable pickup.
And she's like, I'm done with 6.
Although she walks away. And Bakuda, once again, is 2 rooms away from where the silvers are. Needs to walk through this wall over here to the left. It's going to attempt to bomb it, which is sadness when you walk through the wall while the bomb is still yet to explode.
Yeah.
And there's the silvers for Bakuda. And I think he's going to grab this because he is cursed as well.
Double curse, only 2 hearts. Unless you're gonna save and, you know, just save. This makes a lot of sense.
So we still have yet to see levels 1 and 4, but we still have the northwest corner of Death Mountain and also these burn bushes coming up here in the Lost Woods or the Dead Woods, rather.
Yeah, when the runners were here earlier, we did not have a candle yet, so. In the meantime, Jess says, you know what, let's do 7, which is good. 7 has an early Triforce. We don't know what items are here.
And Gliok returns along the coast is a truthful hint, but we do have deceptive hints by the looks of things on the 50-50, so some are true, some are false. Pick your poison. Also, one of the hints was talking about the raft being in 2s, and the raft certainly was not in level 2, so that one has been debunked.
At which point, I don't think it's worth even worrying about hints.
I think somebody in chat's asking why is she doing 7 before 8. It's because she's in this area. And she's got places on the map that she's going to have to check over in the Dead Woods. So I think it makes sense in this case to do 7.
I mean, she doesn't have the Triforce for either one yet, so I don't think it really matters what you do first. The question is, do you go back into, you know, this Triforce was pretty early for Bakuda. He picked it up very quickly. Jess taking a very different route, so it may very well be that she won't find the Triforce as quickly. Maybe she'll dig out the item. But, you know, until you have Triforces, it makes sense to clear the dungeons that you're nearby, I think.
And somebody was asking what was that cross. That is the big shield. We have a boomstick seed, so the way it works in boomstick is that the book and the most expensive shield swap places. So you'll see the big shield inside of a dungeon, and you'll see the book being a book in a what we call a bookstore. There's our bait block here in 7.
Yeah, use it. Get it out of your inventory.
And she's already been to 3 and she's got both items out of 3,
yep.
so she knows that she's going to no longer need that bait.
Yeah. And she even saw the bait room in there. It was completely useless. There's our map in the map room.
And in case you were curious to what level we were in, that confirms it, 1Q7. That's actually good information to see right here.
Now I think she'll stay up here because she hasn't gotten any items, but she'll know where the Triforce is. She's
going to be looking for an Aquamentus room here in this level 7, which will be the floor item. And of course, the stair item could be anywhere.
Could be here? No, can't be here. We have a shutter door.
Getting a note from J-Durg that there was a dig dogger in Aquamentus' room. That could be spicy.
It sure could be. Of course, it could just be a container heart.
Either way, that's still spicy.
The nice thing is you can mark where that is and note it for later, and you go ahead and just, be one of your first places to go back to.
Yeah, when you're still looking for the bow.
Yep.
And there's another dig dogger.
Dig dogger number 2.
Oh, this is a beautiful room. Another shoot room. As if we haven't seen 2 of these already. Well, we're starting to run out of possibilities inside this 7.
I'd like to see the map, see what she's already covered. Nothing there.
I'd consider clearing that with only 1 key. Maybe that could be a key drop, but...
Could. I think she's just going to give up on this 7 and go grab that Triforce.
Yeah. Clear that room. Bomb drop right there, which was actually nice considering the fact that she only had 1 remaining, and she had the bomb over towards the right here where this Triforce was. I think she'll finish off with these 3 rooms,
yeah,
1 to the north and the 2 to the right first.
I think that's a good choice. Oh, it gets key out of it.
Yeah, that's big. Bakuda's about to get the heart container here in 2. This could be something here. Something. I would clear this out.
Yeah, looks like she's going to.
Because if you get second quest dungeons, those second quest rooms could move over. Didn't in this case, it came up with the drop, but you don't want to not and then find out later that it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
And jessandy8 about to pick up this Triforce since 7 has said, I've been through enough of the 33 rooms of terror. I am on out of here. And this game number 2 between these 2. We're knotted at 5 Triforces apiece.
Unfortunately, another bookshop for Bakuda. Not enough money to buy that boomstick book.
Yeah,
so
we're dealing...
Jess 8 next? I think feels like that's way to go. I mean,
unless she finds 4 or 1, as I was about to say.
Oh, I hate 4. Quest 2 4 is so bad.
Yeah. What I was about to say is, unless we find 4 or 1 over here in the Dead Woods, and there was level 4 being found over here. But yeah, this is 30 rooms in here, and she has decided, nope, let me see if I can't jimmy that door open. Let's see if I can't walk through. Nope. I love solid walls.
Yeah, level 4 is when you really start to understand that Quest 2 is really means business. Where was that level 1? Because
Bakuda has found level 1, and I believe that's in the forest. Yep, that's the forest.
Yes, it is. So no block dungeons today.
Which means, technically, all we need to do is find the bow and we're in go.
Yeah.
Unless a Dig Dogger's blocking a Triforce somewhere.
Yeah, unless there's a Dig Dogger in 9 somewhere, or even...
White Sword in 1.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice find.
I mean, we're dealing with 0 HP enemies, but you still take that.
Well, I mean, we're not 0 HP bosses, and we don't know where Ganon's gonna be.
Exactly. That's what I mean. That right there alone is enough of a reason to go get that sword here in 1.
There's
the Triforce. Not Dig Dogger blocked.
But yeah, 4's got 3 items.
There's the compass for Bakuda. And Jessandy has gone the wrong way. But she can walk out of it.
Walks out of it. That's really nice, because I don't really want to give up money or a heart in this situation, because, the heart is good for, maybe a magic sword, try again. The money, maybe a boomstick.
This could be a drop, or this could be a staircase room right here. She pushes it is. And she's got herself the Tutti Flute.
Okay. We don't know whether this is needed. This is kind of a good news, bad news. We don't actually need that to get to any dungeons.
But we may need that to get to the bow.
We might need it to, we might need it for a bow. We might need it just to get, there could be a Dig Dogger block of a Triforce, or we don't know where this Triforce in 8 is. We don't know. We do know where level 4's is. We don't know where level 1's is. We do, but it's that wall didn't bomb for Bakuda, so.
Yeah. Bakuda's gonna find a way over there.
She's gonna pay the Mugger Room now. I don't think we're getting a boomstick today.
Well, we are getting almost simultaneous. Triforce grabs. One thing to note, though, look at the difference in keys.
Yeah, Jess with 4 keys, Bakuda with none.
Now, we did see both items in level 1. The other one was a heart container. So that bow still up for grabs.
But yeah, Jess probably going to start checking those recorder spots. We know there's not going to be anything of use there. I don't even know what that is. That's a bunch of... like the same note over and over into the last one.
Bakuda showing off why you can't just charcoal the rocks. Interesting no. Jessandy has not tooted the flute to see if it takes you to unbeaten dungeons.
I think
new unbeaten dungeons.
Yeah, let's probably gonna do this check first.
You're right.
And then I would see where that flute takes us. Or there's one more. There's actually one more.
Oh yeah,
that area. Yeah, and do the the grave. So it makes sense to do some of the ones that you're right in the same area.
Mm-hmm. And also 2Q6.
So there's a spot right south of here, and then 2Q6.
Yep.
And then you blow it, and you see where it takes you.
Meanwhile, Bakuda heading up here to the mountain. Gonna push the Master Sword location over here, the Magical Sword location, and find out that it's not gonna be a level.
Okay, so now, I think you need to go to a different. There we go.
Nice try on that one.
See, where does this take us?
It takes us to unbeaten new dungeons.
Yeah. So that's because that'll be level 1.
That's huge. There's one for her right there. She knows where all of her dungeons are.
Oh wait, 1 is here, but that was, I guess that was 8.
Yeah, the other one she went to was level 8. She had bombed it, but retried to get her bomb back at the very beginning.
Right. I thought she had done that, been in 8 at one point. But it's so close to start that, retrying out of there makes a lot of sense. There's that white sword for her.
Yep. So both runners now with equal offense.
Did we see both items in level 1 for Bakuda? I'm not sure.
Yeah, the second one is our container. It was not too far away from where the Triforce was. I believe it was just to the south of the Triforce, but I know it was right in that general area.
Now, the only bad thing about when the recorder goes to unbeaten dungeons is, of course, it becomes useless for fast movement once you beat all the dungeons.
Any key
in 8?
Is an 8, and that was really good for Bakuda, down to 1 key.
Okay. This is it for, Jess gonna be in and out of 1 very quickly.
Yeah, but she figures out the way to get there, which is going to be to bomb north out of this room.
And of course, there's always the age-old question, can Bo be in 9? And the answer is, maybe.
Yes.
That's one of my least favorite flags. That's like, I don't like that it's 50-50 that important items can be a 9, because if you're looking for silvers, then I think you go to 9. Once you get all your Triforces. But if you're looking for the bow, there's a 50% chance that it just simply can't even be in there. So that's a really tough call at that point. And we have seen races where that's determined, been the determining factor.
Yep. It was a factor in one of the matches that we've had previously that caused the person to decide for game number 2, I did not want that on anymore.
Yep.
There's the Triforce out of 8 for Bakuda. But the big old question now turns into, where is the bow?
Yeah, we still have a couple items in level 4. We have both items in level 7. Both items in level 6. Like, there's a ton of places we can look.
And also 9 as well. We haven't seen either of the boomerangs, the red ring, the wand, which we would kind of want for that boomstick. Now, the unfortunate thing about Bakuda not finding 4 before 1, he does not have that recorder to help lead him to his 1 remaining dungeon.
I mean, one argument, of course, is to go ahead and go into 9 because you got to find your paths anyway. And that can be useful. Okay, there's that key for Jess.
Equal footing for both of these runners here with the items that we have. Except for that recorder that jessandy has. And Bakuda seems to be up here on the mountain searching for 4. Wrong place to where it could be.
Not where 4 is going to be. Can't kill the Goma, so the bow won't be there.
And you are looking for a Gliok room in level 8 for the room drop.
Yep. Yeah, no reason to clear this room.
Boomstick purchase here for Bakuda, but we haven't seen the wand yet.
Yeah, and it's with vanilla dungeons, whether it be Quest 1 or Quest 2, not nearly as impactful because we don't care as much about the maps. course, it might not be an Atlas anyway.
Jessandy finding the transport staircase. She is on a resolve here to go and dig out this second and third item out of this 8. Argumentus waves at the grave. No. That is a lie.
No. That is definitely a lie.
If we didn't have enough confirmation that we were on deceptive hints before, there it is right there for you, my friends. Could this be it?
It could.
It's the boomerang.
So now we're just looking for the drop room. Everybody's favorite boss, the rupee boss.
Such a wonderful boss that is, too. There is the Gleeok room right here.
With the Gleeok.
With a 2-headed Gleeok.
I mean, it's white sword, 2-headed. I mean, we got lots of hearts.
And Bakuda finds 4.
Okay, we're done with 8. Of note, Jess has 12 hearts, so a magic sword check would not be a bad idea.
And there's the Triforce for level 8 for Jessandy. What do you do now? Do you go to 9? Or do you retrace your steps to some of the dungeons that you've been to in the past? They're all bad options, too.
I think I go to 7 at the very least and try that Dig Dogger. That looked like it was in the Aquamanus room.
Jessandy, the number 16 seed out of the Swiss stage of the tournament. Bakuda, the number 49 seed. Winner moves on to face off against the number 17 seed, Sigil. As we're nearing the end of the first round of this tournament.
And I think she is headed over to 7. But yeah, after that, there's one more item in 7.
No,
there's 2 items in 4.
I think if she screen scrolls here, she might be heading straight to 9. Yep, she's going straight to 9. We have a race, my friends. Bakuda with the Triforce out of 4. Jessandy with the Triforce out of 9. Where are we going? Oh my goodness.
I'm not entirely sure why we're checking out this. Oh. Well, ends up being a potion shop, so good. Yeah, we're going to 9.
Bakuda back in 4.
Yeah, back in 4. Hasn't gotten any of the items, so no flute for yet.
All right. We are still hunting down a roar and the door while we are searching out this 9. Jessandy wanting to get some of this done here while we're inside of this dungeon. With a Dig Dogger in the very first room. Of course, it is a transport staircase.
I mean, it's quest 1-9. We have 6 transport staircases, 2 item staircases. Our first Wizropes. Have we seen Wizropes yet? I don't think we have.
No.
Okay, staircase number 2. I swear it's something with the palette of her sprite with the pink that turns some of these bubbles pink. Where could Bo logically be besides 9? Anywhere that's not Gomo blocked. I mean, it can be in 7. We have 2 items in 7 that we haven't seen. We have 2 items in 4 that we haven't seen. Bakuda, I don't think has gotten the recorder out of 4, but there's 2 other items. We have 2 items in 6 that we haven't seen. So there's a lot of possibilities here.
And I do want to point out that we have Heart Container first item in 9. Now you're starting to get a little nervous.
She's not happy.
I will point out that My train of thought is gone. Oh, no. I know what I was going to say. So we have not seen Ganon's room, but we have seen Zelda's room. There's the raft in 4, so...
The raft does absolutely nothing. I don't know why he's picking this up. Because we know, he's got all the Triforces, so he knows where all the dungeons are.
Yep.
The raft is not going to give him anything.
But yes, we do see, we did see Zelda's room in level 5, so we will be looking for shutters on any side, like right here.
Ah, I thought maybe that wasn't going to open. Another transport, you're going to take it? Looks like she's going to take it.
We have already seen the white sword item. It was a heart container. That's the only reason why it wasn't marked, because we saw the Armos item first. The other shutter door that opens.
Another transport or another staircase. Maybe a transport, maybe not.
I mean, 6 pairs of staircases here and 9 that will take you to another section of the level, plus the 2 item staircases. Bakuda hasn't seen the recorder yet, but we are looking for I think it's going to be another of the 4 BMO statue rooms that Bakuda is looking for. Potentially this one. Or not.
There's Zelda.
We have found Zelda for Jessandy8.
Taking her time
4th room down on the V.
And another transport here. Actually, maybe she already came out of that one.
Yeah, that was where the whiz ropes were.
Right.
That key in the top right corner.
And I believe this is... Nope. Thought maybe that was going to be Ganon for a second. It always kind of fools me with dark rooms in vanilla levels. Because you kind of got used to shapes where you don't have dark rooms, and so if it goes dark, you know you're about to face Ganon.
Yeah, we didn't have a roar that time around. We don't know if that's true.
Man, not even worth bothering with. I mean, not saying you don't look there, but you don't beeline it either, because if some of the hints are deceptive, then they might as well all be deceptive, as far as I'm concerned.
Like I said, you take it with a grain of salt at this point.
You get more pink bubbles.
Everyone's favorite room in one of these second quest dungeons, the turnstile room.
Alright, I think this is a new staircase, is it? No, she's not checking it. Must not be a new one.
Bakuda's spending a lot of time trying to get this, these 2 remaining items inside of this level 4.
He sure is.
Which is going to be good if the bow turns out to be here, but if it's not,
it doesn't,
and it turns out to be a 9, that's a lot of time that Jess ends up picking up.
Second Quest 4 is just not a nice dungeon. I'd much rather be in 6. I'd much rather be in First Quest 8. I'd much rather be in First Quest 7 even. And Bakuda's seen almost nothing of First Quest 7. Both runners got to 7 very early in the seed, and Bakuda found that Triforce right away. There is the other item. It is a heart container!
Double heart in 9. Jessandy8 has to abandon it.
This is a guaranteed magic sword pickup if she wants it, but yeah, I'm gonna have to leave this dungeon and go elsewhere.
So the bow can either be in 4, 6, or 7.
Alright, I think I would start with 7 if I were Jess. She's
explored
a lot of that dungeon.
No, she's gonna... Okay.
She's going into 4.
I thought she was...
maybe not. This is a refill.
Yeah, I thought the way she was going to go back to 4, which is the closest dungeon to where 9 is. And there's the recorder for Bakuda.
Oh, I didn't realize he still hadn't picked that up.
He has seen almost everything of this level 4. Jessandy's back in this 4.
Quest 4. Let's do 4. It's
30 rooms of fun and thrills.
It's not just the 30 rooms. You got the mugger room. You got, the bomb upgrade, which is nice if you can afford it. You got the.
Jessandy can't afford it though.
Yeah, she can.
Exactly 100.
Yeah, she's already paid off the mugger.
Could the D have the D?
But we are, and all the walk-through walls here.
This room's not gonna have the drop.
There is a one-way walk-through wall in here somewhere.
Bakuda, trying to figure out the options, has decided to leave level 4.
And we never did find Ganon on Jess's side when she went into 9, but she does know where Zelda is.
Bakuda, trying to figure out the options here.
Just down to 1 bomb, so that bomb upgrade, if she finds it, would be really useful right now.
I believe it's towards the top left section of this level. Oh, Bakuda never saw the second item in this 3. It's going to be the room to the right.
This won't take long, but it's a good place for him to start, because it won't take long. And he knows it won't take long. And just with no bombs, I think, this might be it for 4. 4 is just not easy to get around in. Whereas she opened up large portions of 7.
Yeah, but I think that's where she's heading to right now.
And
had to look at the map to figure out where it was.
Almost certainly an item drop room very early on that she couldn't get before because she didn't have the recorder.
Bakuda back into level 8.
Now we know 8's not the answer.
Yep, we know it's not the answer, but Bakuda has 2 items remaining in here.
Yeah, just gonna buy some bombs. Good idea.
Yeah, if she's gonna top out. She won't be able to afford the bomb upgrade when she sees it in 4 now, but that's the least of her worries.
Yeah, if she ever even goes back into 4.
She could also find it in level 7 too. She goes back in.
That's true.
Trying to screen scroll. A little more dicier of a screen scroll when you have the larger shield. Bakuda getting the floor heart.
There's that key door to the left of start. I don't know if we've seen that room. I might have gone there. But, she might have the path back to that dig dogger and just goes there first.
If Bakuda goes down, he will see the corridor staircase here, but he's going up. Near the desert is an entrance to death, which is incorrect, and here we go. It's a heart container. It's a heart container. She's up to 15.
So, yeah, she's got all but the white sword heart. So we're still looking for the staircase item in 7. God, I want to see what's immediately to the right. Sorry, immediately to the left of start here. Here we go.
Here she's going to give that to you right now.
And
it's not the room we're looking for.
Might be able to bomb up though, or not. Well, that's a troll.
Game says no.
Game says no. Game does that sometimes.
It says a lot more than we really want it to.
I know, isn't that true? This won't be it either.
There's the bomb upgrade.
Okay, so we're gonna go take the staircase. Most of what she hasn't seen is in that column.
Bakuda's still getting tossed around by this level 8. The room that Bakuda needs is to the left of where the Triforce was. It is a corridor staircase. It will have the wooden boomerang in it.
This could be a push block.
Block room. Is this it? No.
Nope. Darn bomb drop.
And Bakuda now going to head south out of this room here and see the corridor staircase and probably mutter a few words. I could have had that a few minutes sooner. Nope, can't walk through there.
Nope, it's got a shutter door. I also think we've seen this room already anyway. And it's not going to be in a Chevy room. Okay, we could have done with 8.
Yeah, Bakuda's done with 8, and I think at this point, it's either
6 or 7 for him, I think.
Yeah, 4, 6, or 7. We never saw the floor drop.
Jess
takes the death.
No, that is a terrible death to take.
Yeah,
I don't think we've seen any of that nose.
That is a I've lost my concentration type of death.
Yeah, I mean, we've all had that.
Bakuda in 6. Both runners have found 9. And jessandy has searched 9.
Jess has even found Zelda in 9.
But also, jessandy has seen both items in 9.
Yep.
Knows that the bow did not roll to be there. Bakuda spending a lot of time clearing a room that he doesn't need to clear.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He's down to 1 heart, and now down to no hearts.
By this point in time, we've got vanilla dungeon drops. You're looking for the level 6 heart drop room. This Gleeok is not going to be it. This Dig Dogger could be it. As far as that door to the south.
That could be a push
Oh
block.
my! It's not it!
It doesn't push!
This is not it.
Let's try to get to that nose. The secret is in the tip of the nose, the game says.
Game's got jokes.
Okay.
It's got bigger jokes.
It sure does. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's the staircase.
And level 7 is the bow!
Oh my god, the secret was in the tip of the nose. and that puts Jess in go mode and Bakuda just in the wrong dungeon here in level 6. Might get his boomstick, but is not going to get his bow.
So, as Jess returns to level 9, first going to get the health refill.
Yep, I like this choice. Yep, we're only looking for a roar now, because we found the door. We have the bow and the silvers.
And
there is a hint that says that he's on the southeast side, I think it was.
Southwest.
But hints are deceptive. Southwest. But with deceptive hints, good chance that isn't true.
Yeah, you take that with a grain of salt on deceptive hints. And Bakuda finding yet another transport staircase here in this level 6.
We got 2 of those in 6.
jessandy, who is never 7, we're going to have to ask her about her feelings about level 7 after that ordeal. Now, jessandy's in the driver's seat for this race. Winner
she's
plays.
Mapped out a lot of this 9. She knows where Zelda is, so there's not that much left for her to check.
Yeah, she has. Winner plays Sigil.
Am I hearing a roar? No, I thought I heard something for a second, but clearly I was not.
There's the roar.
I was hearing a roar. You know, she might have heard it and we just missed it.
0 HP Ganon, why not?
Yeah, we don't need that magic sword. She already knows where Zelda is, so it's just gonna be a matter of getting there.
Jessandy, who played in the Rookie Rumble back in September of last year, pulled herself to a solid 3-2 record in the Swiss stage. Now just needs to get her way to Zelda, and she'll have a place in the round of 32 against Sigil. Couple more doors to go. Has to clear this room of the Wizrobes out first. This is where you use your red potion.
Oh, for sure. You don't want to die here. You have no idea where your opponent is.
You know that Zelda is 2 rooms to the south of you right now. You use this potion. Clear this room, then that shutter door will open, and get your GGs in chat. As Jessandy moves on to the tournament to the round of 32.
An official race time of 1:10:18.
And we welcome in our race winner. You're moving on to the round of 32. GG's Jessandy.
Thank you. That was longer than I thought it would be for 0 HP.
So, how about #Never7?
Oh my
it
gosh. Goodness gracious. I was seriously, so you saw I went to 4 first, but I think I ran out of bombs, and I'm just you know, I don't feel like bombing around. I think I have less rooms left in 7. It's right next to the bomb shop. Let's just do 7 first, and thank goodness.
Yeah, and 7 was kind of funny because, of course, you had the dig dogger that looked like it was the drop room, and of course you went there first. And then we had I was even saying, you know, because the old hint in Zelda 1 Vanilla is the secret is in the tip of the nose, and sure enough, the secret was in the tip of the nose.
Oh, so it was in 7?
Yeah,
it was the very far upper right room in 7.
I kind of hit this point where I was like, okay, I can check 7 or 8 or 6. And I checked 8, and then I was checking 6 when you actually finished. 7 was literally my last place other than 9. I was going to go look for that bow.
Yeah,
I think we still had a floor drop in 4, but 4 was just evil.
Yeah, 4 was definitely evil.
Yeah, I had a floor drop in 4, and I must have missed something in 6.
I did not get either out of 6.
So get your GGs in chat here for Bakuda, first of all. And secondly, yeah, it turned out to be a very top right, the tip of the nose, which you would take to get to Akumentis and the first quest where the Wall Masters are in the reverse C. All the way up there in that lovely little 33 rooms of torture.
Oh, geez.
So,
yeah, when I saw that easy Triforce in 7, I was like, no, I'm out of here.
Yeah, because you got really early. Where Jess came back for it. You cleared quite a bit of 7, just not quite all of it.
But in the end, Jessandy did go to 9, searched out, and found both heart containers there in level 9, which meant the remaining items was the wand for the boomstick, which we never was able to complete, the red ring, and the magical boomerang.
Yeah, because we saw all the heart containers. Because, Jess, the only heart container you never got was the white sword heart container, which is kind of funny.
Oh, where was that at?
You saw it. You couldn't pick it up.
That was
that's right. I did see it. I could have gone full chest jerk.
Yeah, that was Spectacle Rock.
Yeah, it was a little bit out of your way, I think. If you're going to go out of your way for something, go for the magic sword. Although that wasn't needed either, since we had a 0 HP cannon. That would have been a waste.
Yeah, I was a little sad when I saw double heart 9 because I bet hard on that. So I had 2 and 4, 2 and 6, and 2 and 7 left.
Yeah.
I was really kind of hoping that last room in 3 would be my bow.
Oh gosh.
yeah, Jess, you both had the same decision with one key. You go to the room up north of the Triforce, or go to the rooms to the right. Jess, you went and grabbed the Triforce and went to the right, and Bakuda, you went up north and didn't have a key to go right. And unfortunately for you, Bakuda, it wasn't the right answer.
Yeah, it was really interesting. And if you do decide to watch this back, both of you grabbed Triforce number 8 at the very same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yours, I believe, Bakuda, you were in 4 last, right?
Yeah, the 4 was my last Triforce pickup.
Yes.
And
yeah, so Jess's last Triforce was level 1, if I no, 8.
No, mine was 8.
It was 8.
So one interesting thing here that gave jessandy a little bit of an advantage about the mid towards near the late game was that she dug 4 earlier than you did, got the recorder, and it was recorder to unbeaten dungeons, which helped her find where level 1 was.
Oh, see, the recorder was like in the last. By the time I got the recorder, I had all the dungeons, so I didn't even toot the recorder on the map because I was like, it's not going to help me find anything.
Yeah, it was going to do absolutely nothing for you.
Yeah, because at first I was going to finish clearing out Deadwoods and Graveyard, and then I was originally going to World Wrap to grab my power bracelet, thinking like 1 could be under a power bracelet spot. But then when it tooted me to 8, I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm tooting immediately to see where 1 is.
And then it took you just a few screens away to the forest, and there it was. But what would you like to say to that dig dogger in 7, Jess?
What did I ever do to you? I advocate for everyone picking up the recorder. Although maybe that's why, because the recorder kills him. So maybe he's a little salty.
This is a fair point. Fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think I was just trying to pay attention to my tracking and somehow pushed left instead of right and just smack dab in his face.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking. It was one of those kind of not quite focused moments right there where you're maybe thinking, oh my goodness, I'm over an hour. I just dug 9. I'm here in 7. No good exists. No options exist.
It was good that you didn't choose to just leave 7 at that point.
No, with 2 rooms left, there was no way I was going to leave that. And it was a friendly enemy set for the most part at that level.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't see Wizrobes until 9.
And with 0 HP, they're not even that hard.
Yes, they must have been in 6, right?
No, there were no Wizrobes in 6.
I don't think we saw Wizrobes in 6 either.
There
Where
wasn't.
the heck were they?
In 9, I guess.
They're all hiding out in 9.
Don't they have to be in another level too?
They had to be at some point, but maybe their enemy set got put in there, but not the Wizrobes themselves, kind of like how 1Q4 works.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird because I feel like between the two of us, we saw all the dungeons.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I'm going to first turn over here to jessandy. You are moving on to the second round, the round of 32, and you'll be facing off against Sigil, who won his series against the pedantic potato. What are your thoughts in the battle of the 16 versus 17 seed?
I'm looking forward to this. A lot of times when I do any sort of pickup matches with Sigil, he's always a bit ahead of me. So I think it'll be a really close match, and it's a rematch of our week 2, which he did get me. So I'm coming for you, Sigil. I'm coming for revenge.
All right.
I mean, you've definitely have come a long ways since the days of the Rookie Rumble back in September. So GG's and congratulations on punching your ticket to the round of 32.
Thank you.
And Sigil in chat saying, bring it.
We like to see good old trash talk.
Now we're going to turn over you, Bakuda. This was your first tournament with us, right?
Yeah, it was.
Any thoughts about your participation in this tournament as a runner, and anything that you want to say as you close out your participation in this tournament as a runner?
Well, I I found the randomizer back in November, and then I started getting into the watching the previous tournaments in December and January, and I kind of said to myself, this looks fun. I'm going to train myself up and make it a goal to participate in the next tournament. I didn't realize in saying that it would be another month, and then that tournament would drop. But my goal coming into this tournament was to get 1 W, and I did get 1 W, so I'm walking out of this really happy, really satisfied. My only regret was that I did not find this community sooner.
That's fair.
But you found us now.
Exactly. And I had a lot of fun. Jess, I'm really glad I was able to go out facing you. I really enjoy a lot of your content, so that was a lot of fun to race you this week. And I look forward to the next Rookie Rumble.
Yep.
You're going to murder it.
We're definitely going to be looking forward to how you perform this summer or early fall when the Rookie Rumble does wind up hitting. Of course, Melchior will keep us all updated in regards to that. And definitely also looking forward to hearing your voice on commentary as well. You've definitely become one of our newer voices, but one of them that we've enjoyed listening to.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I mean, you both of you are two of my favorite commentary partners. So, Jess, I guess you get to still play, and we can come together later.
Someday.
Bakuda, we can commentate together sooner. Although
Absolutely.
Jess and I are still trying to figure. We live in the same town. We found out recently, so we're
like 3 miles apart. So.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Yep, so we're going to go out for... I still think sometime, Tracy, we need to do an in-person commentary. I think that'd be super fun.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to
Totally
we'll have to figure out how to get that set up. I think we could make that happen.
I mean, if the Melchiors can figure a way, then
Yeah, there you go.
you two might be able to figure that out yourselves.
Goodness, but thank you so much, Rick and Tracy, for commentating. And I think you guys also took care of tracking, so thanks for pulling a double duty on that. Appreciate it. And
Rick
good
did
game
all the
again,
tracking,
Bakuda.
so he's the true MVP.
Absolutely.
And, last thing I want to say is, Jess, you took me out, so you better take this all the way to the finish line.
I hope so, because my dad, I will call this out really quick. I had him fill out a bracket. He knows nothing about Twitch, nothing about gaming, nothing. He just went based on names and nothing else. And he has me going all the way to the final 4, which is a laugh. So if I need to make my dad proud, I need to beat Sigil, and then whoever is next.
You can find out all the details about the jessandy8 father bracket by going to Challenge's page right there. Which is absolutely crazy, but I love this community for that reason. So, Bakuda, Jess, GG's to both of you. Bakuda, good luck to you in the Rookie Rumble. And Jess, good luck against Sigil.
Thanks.
And with that being said, the first of many, many matches here on this busy Monday continue on. You can go over to SpeedGaming 2, where, speaking of Melchior, he's on commentary together with Alan for the Mako versus BBQ.gov.
That's a
Later
game
on this
3,
evening.
too.
Yeah, that's a game 3, winner takes all. Other matches coming up here tonight include Elsua versus Ferran Burgundy, Fury SK versus Gary and Old Wolf with the notorious Bad Seed Roller and Yup on the commentary for that one. Good old Side-Town, love him. And Panzer Dave, of course. Don't touch my seats tomorrow night. Sea Falcon versus Phoenix Ignition is going to be on this channel coming up here beginning at 9 o'clock with a double header, games 1 and 2. Shaddy versus Crim is going to be on Z1R later tonight. Truant Gamer versus Moon Risen Phoenix. And then, of course, game 2 of that double header is the nightcap over here on SpeedGaming. So, special thanks to, well, myself for tracking. And for the crew, Tracy M., send us on out of here, please.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, I hope to see y'all at these various races. Can't watch them all at once, or maybe you can. I know I have trouble doing that. I'll have to decide what to go watch next. It's a tough choice. But, yeah, we will see you at those other races, and otherwise, have a good evening.